He slid the contract across the table like it was a casual joke. 1 year. Stay inside. $1 million. No leaving the house for any reason. Not for groceries. Not for emergencies. Not even if I heard screaming. It sounded easy. I didn't have a job. No girlfriend. No real friends. My apartment was already a prison. He handed me a pen. I signed. He nodded once and left. I locked the door. Checked it twice. Laughed a little. This was going to be the easiest money I ever made. I had books. I had offline games. Food would be delivered once a week in sealed crates. No electronics. No phone. No computer. No internet. Just me and the walls. Day 1 felt like a vacation. Day 2 felt like quarantine. Day 5 I started narrating my life out loud. Day 10 I caught myself whispering responses back. Day 14 I forgot what the sun felt like. I stood by the window, just staring. The outside looked different. Muted. Off. I tried waving to a passerby. But no one ever walked by. Ever. My building sat on a normally busy street. Now it was silent. I figured I was just unlucky. Until I started seeing shadows that didn't belong to me. Reflections in windows with no one there. Scratches on the inside of the front door. I stopped opening the crates right away. I'd stare at them. Sometimes for hours. Wondering if they were really food. Or if they were tests. On day 32, I opened a crate and there was no food. Just a tape recorder. No instructions. I pressed play. A voice that sounded like mine whispered, "You're not alone." I threw it against the wall. It shattered. The next crate was normal again. Like nothing happened. Cans. Bread. 1 apple. Always 1 red apple. Perfect. No sticker. I stopped eating them. I started stacking them. By week 8, I had a corner full of untouched apples. By week 10, they started to rot overnight. Not all at once. Just one at a time. Always the one on top. The smell was unbearable. I moved them to the bathroom. I stopped using the bathroom. Started pissing in the kitchen sink. Didn't care anymore. There was a mirror in the hallway I passed every day. One day, it didn't show me. Just the room. But not me. I backed away slowly. I never walked past it again. I stopped sleeping. The lights flickered at night. I could hear music. Low jazz, coming from the vents. There was no radio. No speakers. Just air, and that damn saxophone. I screamed at the ceiling. Tore up my pillow. Punched the fridge until my knuckles bled. Still, the jazz played. Day 70-something, I found a message scratched under my bed. "We're watching. We're waiting." My voice started echoing weird. Like it was delayed. Like someone else was saying what I said, just a second after. I stopped talking. Then I heard it talk without me. My voice. My words. My laugh. Coming from the other side of the door. It begged me to open up. It told me the rules had changed. I checked the contract. Still said the same thing. Do not leave. 1 year. $1 million. Nothing about voices. Nothing about shadows. Nothing about how my own reflection started smiling when I wasn't. By day 100, I was eating canned corn with my hands. The fork went missing. The lights flickered longer. The jazz got louder. Then it stopped. And the silence that followed made me cry. Because the music meant someone was there. Even if it wasn't real. I started sleeping under the bed. With a kitchen knife. Just in case. One night, I heard footsteps. Not mine. Slow. Barefoot. Sticky sounds on the tile. I held my breath. Then I saw them. Toes. Just toes. Peeking from under the sheet I draped over the couch. I didn't scream. I closed my eyes and counted to 100. When I opened them, the toes were gone. The sheet was clean. Nothing moved. Except my heartbeat. It was the only thing I trusted. Day 200, maybe. I woke up to find the front door wide open. No breeze. No sound. Just black. Pitch dark. Like the world outside had turned off. I stepped forward. Then froze. A note was taped to the floor. Leave now and keep nothing. Behind me, the door slammed shut. I hadn't touched it. My breath got cold. I ran to the bathroom. Flipped the lights on. My apples were gone. All of them. Even the rotten ones. The mirror was clean again. But now it showed someone else. Me. Smiling. Holding an apple. I turned around. No one. The fridge screamed when I opened it. Not like a noise. Like a person. A real, human scream. I fell backwards and hit my head. Blood on the tile. I licked it. Just to see if it was mine. It was. Day 300, I think. Maybe 400. Maybe 12. I didn't know anymore. The crates stopped arriving. I didn't get hungry. I didn't sleep. I just Saturday. On the floor. Naked. Alone. Until I heard knocking. 3 times. Precise. Clean. I said nothing. The door creaked open by itself. That black void again. No world. Just shadow. And him. The man in the black suit. He stepped inside. Smiling. You made it, he said. I didn't respond. He walked over. Placed a briefcase in front of me. 1 million. Tax-free. I looked up at him. Tears in my eyes. Is it over? I asked. He tilted his head. That depends, he whispered. Do you remember who you are? I blinked. And realized I didn't. Not my name. Not my age. Not even why I agreed in the first place. He placed a card in my hand. New contract, he said. I flipped it over. Double the pay. Double the time. I stared at it. Then at the door behind him. Still open. Still black. Still unknown. I smiled. Took the pen. And signed. Because I wasn't afraid of the house anymore. I was afraid of what waited outside. And maybe I had never really left. Maybe I'd never been outside at all. Maybe this was always the world. And I'd just finally accepted it. The door shut. The briefcase vanished. And the apple returned to the table. Red. Perfect. Waiting. Just like me.